Welcome, all my Street Fighter 6 fans. Are you a Manon main? Do you keep falling for this particular move? Well, look no further, as we have the solutions for your problems. Class is officially in session. Okay, so guys, today we're going to look at some options for Manon on how to deal with this dreaded move from Akuma. Right, you could actually use your command grab, like in that example there, and you could grab him out of it, right? But what could happen is that you could whiff this, right? In this situation, what happened is that it registered as a punish counter, and if you look at the damage, right, 2900 is not something you want to get in a game like this, especially against this character. So this is an option, right, but it's not feasible in a real game situation. So we're going to look at some other approaches, simple approaches, and there are two approaches. I'm gonna break it down into two categories, right? So the first one is a ground game, and the next one is a neutral jump approach. So we're gonna look at what I mean by a ground game. For Manon, she can jab. And if you look at the distance, at this distance, the jab, the light jab, it's fast, but it doesn't reach as far as the standing light kick, sorry. So you see how that, let's just stop him from doing this crap so we could see properly. Right? She's missing the light jab. The light kick connects. The light kick is a startup of 5 frames, which is pretty quick as well. So if you were to ask me which one I'll choose, both are good options, but your light kick is pretty good. It has good range. But another good option for the ground game is the standing medium punch. This is a really good button for her. I didn't even know this. If you look at the light kick, right? Misses here. Standing medium punch has really good range for her. And it's a 7 frame startup. It's not that bad. It's not that quick as the light kick, but it's a good option. Another good option is the other button I pressed just now, which is crouching medium punch. Still, it pales in comparison to... It misses here. Standing medium punch connects. So these are the 4 buttons I would use as a ground game. Here's what I won't use. Her swan kick, right? Back medium kick. Back medium kick. And here's why. It's slow, right? In addition to being slow, it's 10 frame startup. It's slower than the other options, but it misses. Like, it misses here. It's so close, it misses. Whereas this will actually connect. So why am I going to do this? Why am I doing this? I have no reason to. We're not going to use this. This has short range. Back medium, back heavy punch. Right? The range is not that good. So if you notice, upon jabbing him while he's in the move, while he's doing this move, you have 6 frames to work with, so obviously a light kick would connect right after that. And you can go from the light kick into her round kick. You could even do her heavy round kick. That's if I could get it. There we go. Right, but there are also other options where you can just do medium punch or crouching medium punch. And from this, you could actually get some other options. So you have 4 frames to work with. So you see how that actually works? You can actually get the jab from it. From here, you can get a corner carry option and then another option that gives you Oki. So in this situation, you get some Oki. And you can do some, some command grab mix-ups with Manon. And if you want the corner carry, you do something like this. So those are your options using standing medium punch to stop him while he's advancing. And you can use light punch into the heavy round kick. And that's how you could get into level 3 as well. So those are your options. Now I know I said that this has really good range, but also crouching medium punch is a good button. It doesn't have the same range as standing medium punch, but what happens is that you have more frames to work with once you connect. So look, you have 8 frames. If you connect and you're close enough, the back heavy punch could actually hit after. I was a bit slow there. Slow again. See? So you could get something like that. But usually you will press it preemptively and the distance will be too far away for you to. So I would suggest that you use, once you connect with this, try to go for the standing medium punch into a special. Keep it simple. Something like that. So you're never going to hit here and then whiff this, the back heavy punch. You don't want a situation like that. You want a full punish, right? And the same thing applies. You can get some Oki from it. And if you want to use some bar, if you want to use some of your meter to get some corner carry, extra damage, you could do something like that. I don't think it's worth it because you could just simply do this. Sorry, not that. And that should be good enough, right? So that's why, this button is pretty good. But the thing is that people will ask, okay, I would probably want to get a medal from this move. So you can go in a drivers from standing medium punch and crouching medium punch. So let's see. I was a bit too slow. And you get some decent damage from the crouching medium punch option. Because remember, we could just hit this and then stand the medium punch and go into drive rush. We don't have to do this. Or something like this. Sorry, not that. Not that either. We don't have to do something like that. We could actually get another hit in, right? There we go. Like that. So those are your options on the ground if you want to punish this move. Obviously, I would request that you keep it simple and do light kick into round kick, heavy round kick. Simple options like this. Something like that. Or something like this. So as we cover the ground approach, there's another thing that you can do where you can neutral jump this move. And this move is really hell negative. Look at that. Based on my experiments, it ranges from negative 17 to as high as negative 34, 40 something, 40 in the high 40s. So it's really negative. Once you neutral jump this move, in that case, minus 28, minus 27. So you see, you get the point, right? So we can actually neutral jump it. Or if we're just playing that neutral jump game with him and he happens to do it, you could land and you could connect a pretty heavy button, like back heavy punch, standing heavy punch, even heavy kick. So let's see what you could do. And the first one I would say is try and do something like this, because you introduce a nice command grab mix-up game with him. Because in this situation now, like I said before, this is not supposed to be a combo video. But let's just say he wants to... He tried to jab upon taking damage. But the command throw eats up the jab. See? He's supposed to jab upon taking damage. But if you use the heavy version of a command grab, you're going to eat it up. And now, if he sees you doing that, he might do wake up buttons or wake up super. And you might just say, well, I'm going to block this time. And then you open up the door to do extra punishes. You know, you create this mix-up game with him. So I would go for that, but another good button. And this is specifically for the corner. Let's just say he has you in the corner and he does it. And you neutral jump. You get an instant side switch. Right, so the down forward heavy kick after neutral jumping and dodging this move is a good option, especially if you want to switch sides. And then the third option in neutral jumping is back heavy punch, which is one of the best buttons. If you do that neutral jump and you connect, you have 7 frames to work with. So we could do either this or this. You could even go for a light kick and do something else, right? And we could get something like that. Oh, my timing was wrong there. Now that's way too much meter and not enough damage. You have to be really desperate to get some corner carry, you know, to do that. But you see what it has, she has some options, right? Look at that. I didn't even spend meter. Because after you hit this move and you press crouch and medium punch, you have 6 frames to work with. You could hit the light kick. He's within range and you could get a heavy round kick. There we go. So you could do something like that, and that does pretty good damage for just 2 meter, 2 bars of meter, right? And you got a medal, a chance to medal. So the back heavy punch is not a bad option when neutral jumping. The third option now is the heavy kick. You will have enough time to hit this. Now you have 17 frames to work with. But you can't dash up to him from this distance because a dash for her, if I'm not mistaken, is around 21 frames. Right? So 21 frames means that if you do that right after hitting the neutral jump and the heavy kick, you're going to be -4, which means you cannot do anything at that point. So let's see. Oh, I missed it. See? You're -4. But we don't need to get close because our standing medium punch and our crouching medium punch and even our light kick will hit from this distance. See? So we could still do other things after that. The only thing is that if you hit crouch and medium punch, you'll have to cancel into a special or a drive rush immediately because you wouldn't have any distance after. You wouldn't have any space to work with. Oh, what? I missed? What? That's supposed to actually combo. There we go. Something like that. But if you don't want to do something complicated like that, you could keep it simple. Just get the corner carry. It's supposed to actually connect. I'm just too slow. See? So keep it simple. So these are just some simple tips on how to punish this move. I hope this was useful to you guys. And she's really fun to play with. And the thing is that when you're playing for a top character, do not be despondent. It will only make you a better player. So for you Manon mains out there, continue continue to evolve and get better. And I hope that this video was helpful for you guys. So until next time, take care and peace.